Former boxing world champion who fought Canelo Alvarez claims he has been approached to fight Jake Paul next. Former WBC middleweight champion Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. claims he has been approached over a possible fight with Jake Paul. The problem child is on the lookout for a new opponent after defeating 58-year-old Mike Tyson 2 weeks ago. Current world champions Daniel Dubois, Artur Beterbiev and Kevin Lerena have all called out the YouTuber-turned-boxer in the immediate aftermath of his most recent outing. But it seems Paul's eyes are set on the son of legendary three-weight world champion Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. Speaking to Tudden Mex, Chavez Jr. said, "It's an option, Jake Paul, we're looking into it, let's see, this week I have a meeting, maybe it's a fight I can continue. I'd be interested in fighting a champion, but fighting Jake Paul, for the fame and the media, would put me in a position to fight against others. I'm not looking for it, it's been presented. It's not concrete, but let's see what happens." This isn't the first time the fight has been floated around. In July, WBA President Gilberto Mendoza opened the door to the pair duking out for one of the major sanctioning body's many trinkets. He tweeted, "I am not against a Jake Paul vs Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. for a championship. The fight would likely be an easy one to make given that Chavez Jr. has worked with most valuable promotions in the past." Chavez Jr. beat former UFC star Uriah Hall in July on the Paul vs Mike Perry undercard and was supposed to box Darren Till on the Tyson bill as well. However, that fight fell through when the headliner was rescheduled due to Tyson suffering an ulcer flare-up. In his prime, Chavez Jr. reigned as the WBC middleweight champion from 2011 to 2012 and was convincingly beaten by Canelo Alvarez over the distance in 2017. The Mexican boxer is now 38 years old and a shadow of his former self. In 2021, he lost to former UFC middleweight champion Anderson Silva, who Paul went on to beat a year later. After witnessing Paul beat Tyson earlier this month, Chavez Jr. took to Instagram to write, "You say you can fight anyone, which is probably true because of the money. But you won't fight someone who knows how to box, like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. It's time, Jake.